Y'all, you probably think the Toronto Blue Jays are done making headlines after that heartbreaking World Series loss to the Dodgers, but hold up. Breaking news just dropped. That's got MLB executives scrambling and Blue Jays Nation buzzing. Seranthony Dominguez is projected to land a massive $17 million deal in free agency, and this bombshell could change everything about our bullpen plans for 2026. I'm talking about losing one of our most clutch relievers right when we need him most. But here's the kicker. Is letting Dominguez walk the biggest mistake we could make, or the smart financial move that sets us up for another World Series run? If you're a true fan of the Blue Jays, you won't want to miss a second of today's updates. Smash that like, drop a comment, and subscribe. Let's be real here, Jays Nation. We're still nursing wounds from that brutal 7-game World Series loss to the Dodgers. Remember how we were up 3-2 with 2 home games at Rogers Center? We could taste that championship, could hear the celebration echoing through the 6IX. Then everything fell apart faster than our 2023 playoff hopes. Now we're staring down an offseason that's going to define whether we bounce back or become another what-if story in Blue Jays history. The AL East is still a bloodbath. The Yankees are going to spend like crazy as usual. The Red Sox are retooling. And don't even get me started on the Orioles breathing down our necks. Our rotation's got question marks. Vlad Jr. needs protection in that lineup. And now we're potentially losing one of the few bright spots from our bullpen in the postseason. Here's where things get messy, folks. We've got a laundry list of free agents walking out the door. Chris Bassett, Bo Bichette, Ty France, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, and Max Scherzer. That's half our roster hitting the market. The front office is going to have to make some brutal decisions about who stays and who goes. It's giving me flashbacks to those painful rebuilding years when we watched talent after talent slip away while promising next year will be different. But wait, there's a twist coming that nobody saw brewing. According to Tim Britton of The Athletic, Dominguez is projected to land a 2-year, $17 million contract. That's $8.5 million per season for a reliever who'll be 31 years old next month. In a market starving for quality bullpen arms, teams are going to throw money at him like he's the next Mariano Rivera. Now here's where it gets interesting. Dominguez had some electric moments in our World Series run, but let's not forget that crushing 7th inning in Game 3 when Shohei Ohtani took him deep for a game-tying homer. That one swing changed everything. Still, the man pitched 11.1 innings in the postseason with a 3.18 ERA and 10 strikeouts. Those are numbers that make general managers start writing checks. The brutal truth is every contending team in baseball needs bullpen help. The Dodgers just won a championship, but they'll want more arms. The Yankees are always shopping for relievers. Even teams like the Orioles and Guardians could use someone like Dominguez to push them over the edge. We're not just competing with money, we're competing with championship dreams. Before we continue, smash that like if you bleed blue and white and want to see us bring home that championship trophy to Canada. But here's the kicker that's got me losing sleep. Dominguez has been rock solid for us with a career 3.5 ERA and the ability to eat at least 50 innings per season. That's exactly what John Schneider needs from his bullpen. Reliability, durability, and clutch performance when the games matter most. Losing him means we're back to experimenting with unproven arms or overpaying for someone else's leftovers in free agency. Let's talk dollars and cents for a minute. The Blue Jays have payroll flexibility, but they're not the Yankees or Dodgers. Every dollar spent on keeping Dominguez is a dollar that can't go toward re-signing Vlad Jr. long-term or upgrading our starting rotation. It's the classic small market dilemma. Do you pay to keep what works or invest in what could work better? Here's my take on the scenarios playing out. Best case scenario, we let Dominguez walk, use that $8.5 million per year toward a better starter or position player, and trust our farm system to develop the next wave of bullpen talent. Worst case, we cheap out, Dominguez becomes a playoff hero for another team, and we're kicking ourselves when our bullpen implodes in crucial moments next season. The optimistic view says we've got enough pieces to reload quickly. Romano's still our closer. Our position players are entering their prime, and the farm system's got some intriguing arms ready to step up. But the cautious fan in me remembers how long it took to build this core, and how quickly it can all fall apart if you make the wrong moves. Key dates to watch. The winter meetings are coming up fast, and Dominguez's market is going to heat up quickly. Teams desperate for bullpen help don't wait around. If we're going to make a competitive offer, it needs to happen soon, or we'll be watching him sign somewhere else while we scramble for Plan B. So there you have it, Blue Jays Nation. Seranthony Dominguez walking away with a $17 million payday might just be the reality we have to face. The question is whether losing him makes us better or worse for 2026. This offseason is going to define whether we learned from that World Series heartbreak or if we're destined to repeat the same mistakes. What do you think, Jays fans? Should we pay up to keep Dominguez in blue and white, or is it smarter to invest that money elsewhere and trust the next man up? Drop your boldest predictions in the comments below. Hit that subscribe button if you want the latest Blue Jays news delivered straight to your notifications. And share this with every Jays fan who needs to know what's really happening with our bullpen this offseason.